You know, the world could always use more heroes.
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be back. We got
Yes.
some stuff to talk about today.
Yes, episode 14.
Holy crap.
We're the 14th. We're on the precipice of the next one, but yes, it's so good to have everyone here to join us. And wow, yeah, it has been a great 2 weeks. What did we say last time? Like, if we don't hear something soon,
If we don't hear something within the next 2 weeks, we probably won't hear anything until BlizzCon. And then what happens 2 days later?
they just dropped the bomb. That's what happened.
Oh.
It was only like what, a couple days after the show too. It was just like, oh, something big's
I
coming.
think it was the evening after the show.
It may have been.
No, it was that Monday morning, I believe. It was that a Monday or two. I don't know. It happened. Okay.
It was like, yep, called it. That was all I thought. I was like, I knew if they didn't announce something soon, we were gonna be going dark till BlizzCon. But yes.
We were just like, got him.
So I just want to remind everybody. I want to remind everybody to follow us on Twitter, which is @OvercastShow. Also our blog page, which is theovercastshow.blogspot.com, where you'll find our show notes, links to anything that we talk about, videos, whatever it might be. Also, we are all under the umbrella of frozenfoxradio.com, so go there for this and all of our other shows. Remember to listen to the audio version of this show on iTunes. And also this week we have a new Facebook page.
Woo!
So
Facebooks.
I know, right? Like we're kind of finally coming into the digital age.
Yeah, right. I think there might be some audio issues going on right now. I think I might be a little quiet.
I think I might be blowing out. I'm looking at that. So
Okay.
how's the audio now, everybody?
But as far as all that, what have you been up to in the last couple of weeks while we get these little audio issues sorted out?
Well, I have been trying to blow through Metal Gear Solid 5, honestly. It is hey. I love me
Nope.
some MGSV.
I'm probably gonna get massive amounts of hate for this, but I'm not a fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. Anything that forces me to have to play stealthily, no, just no. No, I can't do it. I will not do it. Let me play the game the way I want to frickin' play the game. You know, kind of like Dishonored, you know? I can go through the entire game without killing anybody. Or I can frickin' cause mass genocide, and I can still complete the game. No, but not with Metal Gear. No, I won't have it.
Yeah, the big thing for me, my wife will attest if you get to talk to her about it. I go in guns blazing half the time in this game now. Like I basically have the trank gun, but for the most part, it's like I walk in with a rocket launcher and a grenade launcher.
You so deserve my respect.
I understand like the not wanting to sneak around part. I'm not that kind of person. I do like it sometimes, but I mean I honestly just will go into like an encampment in that game and just blow people up and just outpost captured, done.
Like Mad Max style, just go in there, guns blazing.
Well, I went in there the other day with a truck and I just ran half of them over. That's how I captured the outpost. So I was like, you know what? Whatever works, and it's fast and efficient. Get in and get out.
Hey, that's how we do it, though, right?
That's right. Well, what have you been up to yourself in the last couple weeks?
A lot of work. I've been having during my last tennis match, we had a little medical emergency, so
Yeah, that was crazy to hear about.
yeah, a guy literally dropped dead on the court. It was weird, but thankfully he's just stable now. But
That's good to hear.
Yeah, we're still just kind of sitting around hoping he gets better and we can get him out soon. But other than that, the Rainbow Six Siege beta just came out, and I've delved into that a little bit and been having fun with Rainbow Six. I'm a huge Tom Clancy fan, not just of the games but of the novels as well. May he rest in peace. But the Rainbow Six Siege is actually turning out to be a lot of fun. A great squad-based shooter.
Nice.
I honestly think could put up some real. I don't know exactly how to put it. Can put up some real competition in a competitive market. I don't know about the whole esports end of it, But, we could see. We'll see. You
Well,
never know.
You never know. People make competitive esports out of a lot of things, so.
Yeah,
Those-
right? They
those-
can make competitive esports out of frickin' Minesweeper if they really wanted to.
Competitive nidong.
Oh, God.
There might already be that. I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
All right. Well,
If any of you are into the competitive Nidhogg community, let me know. I want to see that.
yeah, I would want to see it too. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. All right, let's jump into the news because it's huge and we just have to talk about it. And we've had these kind of 2 weeks that were the perfect 2 weeks to just stew on this and just blow it up. So we got the Junkers, the two criminals on the loose, and so we got Junkrat and Roadhog announced. How do you feel about that?
Dude, the videos. The video. As soon as I saw Roadhog's hook, I was like, okay. Okay. This just became crazy. Because now I have a pretty surefire way to just screw any tracer. Like, if Black Widow's not cutting it, yeah, we'll just go there. But I was actually really impressed with Junkrat's too. His ultimate ability. Oh man.
That tire. What is it called? It's called the rip tire. That's right, the rip tire.
Oh my gosh. Like the perfect way to just completely eliminate any kind of like solid defense.
I
Like,
know, right?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Because we didn't really have any kind of like anti-objective heroes yet.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you have Torbjorn who can set up turrets and set up a good defensive position. You have Bastion who's literally a turret. I mean, you can kind of use Hanzo's ultimate to kind of break through that. But if they've got their shields and all that up, well, it's not really going to do a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
But this? Holy crap.
A drivable wheel bomb that you like
Exactly.
start like a lawnmower.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only downside I see to it is that it has a pretty considerable wind-up time.
Yeah. But
If you're undercover, then forget about it. Not only
Yeah.
that, but, I mean, come on. Roadhog's chain and Roadhog's ultimate ability looks just completely sick, too.
the whole hog
Good
when he goes
thing
whole hog on
He
that.
goes full hog.
So
You
what
never go full hog, but if you have to.
So what do you think about the concussion mine jumping that we saw in the trailer too?
Classic Quake style, man. It's just amazing. Like, just another added like little mobility feature, and then just be like, I was surprised at how far the concussion mine can actually knock somebody away.
I know, right? It's
I just sat there and I was like, damn.
Pew!
Like, a Roadhog, like if a Junkrat comes up and sees someone who's entrenched in a freaking defensive position, just throw a concussion mine. Boop boop. Later.
It's like playing.
Junkrat is like the perfect anti-defender.
Yep.
He is.
He'll move people out of the way one way or the other, or he'll blow them up.
Exactly. So I'm just like, wow, this guy's freaking amazing. Them putting in somebody with this kind of kit in the game is going to open up an entirely different way of thinking.
Yeah, exactly. And that steel trap too, being able to pin somebody for I think it was like a 3 or 4 or 5 seconds or
It
something
looked
like
like
that.
3 to 3.5 seconds, and it's just like, you get caught in that thing, you're dead.
That's an eternity if you're caught out in the open with a bunch of people
Especially
bearing
if
down
you're a
on you.
tracer.
So I'm guessing you loved that in the trailer then when
Yes.
when
Oh.
you were just like yes.
I was so happy when they did the trap and look, it's Tracer.
Oh, single tier.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about Junkrat is his primary weapon. I
Just-
don't like grenade launchers. But that's just personal opinion. That's just me.
So now, like back to when I played Team Fortress, that I liked that. I liked launching bombs or grenades or whatever. So that was my thing, and
I don't like it. I like a projectile that explodes or does its damage on impact.
you like that direct impact damage. So we'll see. And then like Roadhog. So not only does he have the hook and the whole hog, but he's got like the scrap gun shotgun that I guess just fires a bunch of junk.
Yeah, it's pretty much a flat cannon from Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fire it for close range for kind of like a shotgun effect, and then the alternate fire, it launches the canister out a short distance and then does it. So it's basically like the flat cannon from Unreal Tournament.
There you go.
and it looks amazing. Like,
And-
it's just completely sick.
And the sustain he has with that take a breather ability, so he shoves that canister in his gas mask and huffs back
And
some
he
health.
just literally freaking does some sort of drug, and I mean, he's going like freaking Jesse Eisenberg on us.
Yep.
Well, you know, we'll see what goes down. I mean,
So-
I'm happy. I'm happy with Roadhog. I mean, honestly, he's looking like he will probably be one of my favorite tanks to play.
He seems like a blast. I mean, and I love their animations too. Not to get off topic there, but they just look fun. They
Well, you
look like
see,
a fun
They're
character.
quirky. They're nonsensical. You know, they kind of follow like a post-apocalyptic kind of style,
Yep.
almost like that. But it adds a really new, fun kind of flavor into the mix instead of just like the straight up hard villains like Reaper, Widowmaker, and then the good guys like, you know, the Mercies, the Tracers, the Winstons.
Exactly.
It adds an element of chaos into the lore, the character development, and all that. And I think that's exactly what Blizzard was going for. But I also think it's exactly what they need.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It seems like really refreshing in the community. A lot of people have been very positive about the fact that they are kind of villainous and evil in a way, robbing banks or whatever their background is. As the
Yeah, they're
former
chaotic.
the Junker faction, which now we have a new faction already. So.
There's no take too small with these two.
Or they just a couple idiots, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
A bunch of crazy idiots.
There's no job too big and no take too small.
So, do you think there will be more Junkers though in the future?
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a completely different faction that we see. You know, you've got
Yep.
the people from Volskaya and all the people, like all of them, and then you've got the Overwatch and the former Overwatch, the people who kind of remain neutral.
Yep.
And then now you have these guys who they're just like, screw it, we don't like anybody.
Exactly. Well, it was definitely a breath of fresh air, and I think at this point now we can probably rest assured saying that it'll probably go silent till BlizzCon. Would you guess that?
I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't expect anything before BlizzCon, but it's Blizzard.
You never know. This came out of nowhere too, so.
Yeah, I mean, we called it, but we really weren't expecting them to actually do it.
Yeah, that was true.
We were just like, yeah, well, we'll just wait until November. And then 2 days later, boom. It was like, oh, okay.
Yep. Now,
I'm all right with this.
And it all started with that tweet about the map too, which the map was Dorado.
Dorado.
Now, we had talked about Dorado before when we were analyzing the map of quote threats that were coming up and things like that around the world.
Yep.
And Dorado was one of them. Now, we didn't see the map announced yet. I'm guessing this is probably... We're not going to see it till BlizzCon, I would guess. This is my speculation, is that'll be something that we'll see at BlizzCon. But that brought up some other questions then. Will there be like another game mode such as like Diffuse, possibly, with these bomb kind of map?
I would love to see a diffuse type, but I don't know how they're going to do it in Overwatch. I really don't know how they plan to pull it off. Are they going to do single life like Counter-Strike? Are they going to have just lengthened respawn timers like they do in certain capture the flag game modes in other games? I mean, it really just all depends on what Blizzard wants to do with it. I would like to see at least another game mode or two. Maybe not in beta, but before release.
Uh-huh.
But Diffuse actually sounds like it would be very viable, especially with a map such as Dorado.
Yeah, it kind of opened that possibility, and the talk instantly started when that map, or the quote map, we don't know if it's a map officially yet, but I think it's safe to say that it's going to be a map at one point. And if that is the future where we could possibly get a Diffuse, I'd love it, because when I played Counter-Strike, that was my favorite game mode, honestly. I liked Diffuse with my friends, because it was like that.
That's the only competitive game mode right now in the esport that is Counter-Strike. You know, it's only Diffuse. So it's quite possible. I mean, Blizzard could try to take on Counter-Strike with that.
Yeah. We've seen Blizzard in the past that they have got their fingers in a lot of different areas to do that kind of thing, where they can kind of compete in multiple games.
If you look at what Blizzard does, they take things that already exist and just make them 20 times better. I mean,
so imagine CS Diffuse better. It only
exactly.
that'd be great.
I mean, like World of Warcraft wasn't the first MMO that ever came out, but it's the best.
Yep.
And when I mean the best,
Yep.
yeah, go ahead, start raging, you freaking Ultima Online nerds. It's has the largest sustained player base. It's made the most money. So,
Yeah.
proof's in the pudding.
I don't think that you could say that anything has really come close at all. Like by any means, even if you wanted to do close with air quotes. I've been doing air quotes a lot today, but I mean, really.
Hashtag close.
There you go.
There, screw the air quotes. We're going hashtag. We're going digital, people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if they announce something like that. Who knows? The speculation is there. We basically shift forward to BlizzCon, and well, what do we have next? We have 2 heroes that we kind of are just waiting on at this point. I think there's only 2 left that I know for sure that would probably be the next ones.
They're going to keep the roster at 20
You think so?
before beta releases. They're at 18 now. There's 2 left that we, have some information on, but nothing's been confirmed on.
Mm-hmm.
So my feeling is by the time beta starts, there's going to be 20 heroes.
There we go.
That's just the way I think it. It's an even number. Come on.
That's good. It's a good thought. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg Ninja though, that's. I wonder if Blizzard's just holding on to him too. They're like, we're just gonna.
Of course.
Yeah, he's got so much hype behind him, right? Everybody's.
Yeah.
What's the best time to release him would be at BlizzCon. So.
Yeah, or like the day before beta.
And I feel like we'll have the same discussion when we're at Con Before the Storm at the World of Podcasts event.
Well, it depends if they announce them beforehand.
You
never know with Blizzard.
You never know. I don't see it, but you never know. They could surprise us. They did surprise us last week, so.
Yeah, they did. So we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Now
this is.
Yeah, don't we have something else that's on the docket for today?
We do have one other thing that's coming up. Now this is episode 14, but we want something big for episode 15. And so what we're going to be doing is doing a giveaway, and I've been retweeting it on the Overcast Twitter page, and I think I put it on the blog page. That Katsuki that we've talked about before, who makes the awesome chainmail, she did an Overwatch inspired bracelet. See, I have some of her chainmail right here. This is a cool lanyard that she made for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And she made an Overwatch inspired bracelet, and we are going to be giving away one of those on the show next time. So make sure that you are tuned into the show, that you're tuned into Twitter, and that Facebook page might come in handy as well. So just going to give you a little hint there. We're not going to make it super easy to get because this is an awesome gift, and we are so glad that she would donate it to us and use her talents to help build up the Overwatch community. So thank you, Katsuki, if you're out there listening, and make sure again to be paying attention to us on social media because next time in 2 weeks we will be giving it away. So you don't want to miss out.
Yeah, I want it. Shoot, but I'm not eligible. Yeah. If you're listening, Katsuki, hint hint.
All right. Now on to our social media Q&A. Now I'm looking to see if we got any questions on here.
We do have one in the chat. Dark J actually is asking us, Team Roadhog or Team Junkrat? Bryce?
Because of the whole of his abilities, I'm going to be saying Junkrat. I mean, I like Roadhog a lot. He's really awesome.
I am so disappointed in you right now. You don't even know. Come on. Roadhog? Come on, man.
Roadhog?
Come on. Roadhog. Come on. How could you not like Roadhog?
How can I not like the pig tattoo?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and the Hook City. Hook City. Hook City.
I know I have touted the Roadhog before on the show and how much I wanted that hook, but I didn't see Junkrat coming, and I love the grenades. I love the mines. I mean, I'm that kind of player, and it just suits me really well.
You could go full hog.
Come on. You know I'm all about the barbecue, so I
Exactly.
mean, so that fits, right?
You go full hog. What the? You'll see the light eventually.
You're like
You'll be alright. You'll be
you're
alright. I'll deal with you later. I'll deal with you off the cast.
there you go. It's ready for my my verbal lashing here. So I think that brings us really to our last part that we want to talk about for the day, which is really the ongoing, nonstop. We want to let you know about beta.
Hey guys, fall 10th. We're still at that. So make sure you guys are going over to your Battle.net accounts, flagging your profiles for the Overwatch beta, because, well, you're not going to get in if you don't. I mean, you kind of got to do the work. It takes like 30 seconds.
Yep.
Come on, people.
Yep.
Fairly simple. But we are still set, according to various sources that haven't confirmed anything. It's pretty safe to say, though, beta will not be coming in September. I mean, we're already almost done with it anyways.
Yep.
But chances of it coming in October, I'm going to say, are also a little slim. So you do have some time, but the sooner you do it, the sooner you can forget about it. I mean, not really that big of an issue. But just make sure, just go to your beta profile settings and do it. But, you know, we'll see. And BlizzCon is just over a month away.
40 days now, I think.
Really, you're counting?
We have to with that cosplay stuff.
Oh, yeah,
it's
right.
day to day.
Yeah. But Frosty and I will both be attending. We'll be at Calm Before the Storm the night before.
Yes.
And we will be there the full convention. Hopefully we'll be there with press passes so we can get some work done. But if not, well, come up and say hey.
We'll still be around. Look for us.
Hey, I'll be the insanely tall, skinny guy, you know, walking around with frickin' hedgehog hair and an Overwatch jacket. So I won't be that hard to find. Unless I turn sideways, because if I turn sideways, I tend to disappear a lot. So, you know, good luck.
And you'll have skinny short me next to you. So
yes, and I'll have a skinny, short, bald guy standing right next to me.
Exactly. Well, I think that really brings us to the end of the show. Huge announcements this week. It was like, oh yes, and I think that's just the last push of momentum to BlizzCon. So we'll see. But
Yeah,
anyway. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Overcast Show. It is very important if you want to have a chance at winning that bracelet, which we will be promoting for the next couple weeks. So be sure, because we're going to put you to the test, but it's going to be very worth it if you pass and win that test. Anyway, details are forthcoming on that. Remember to also follow the blog page at theovercastshow.blogspot.com. You see this show, all the notes to it, anything else we link to, also the picture. We'll have the picture of the bracelet on there so you can see what you'll be winning. FrozenFoxRadio.com is the parent studio website where you can find this and all of our other podcasts. Be sure to listen to us on iTunes, and if you do, give us a good review, please, and go and like our page on Facebook. We are just Overwatch on Facebook. It's pretty easy to find us there. Or Overcast. Mind blown. I try to make it through every show without that happening. And it happens
at least once to both of us.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I've just come to accept it.
Well, go follow Overwatch on Facebook too, because
Yeah, why not?
you won't miss out on anything either.
Exactly.
So again, thank you very much for joining for the 14th episode of Overcast. It is so great to have all of you here for the live show, and all of you, we hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you very much. This is Frosty.
And I'm Chris.
And peace out.
Stay
The world
awesome,
could
Dolphin.
always use more heroes.